Hey, it's time for my May monthly favorites. Now that it's June, I can look back over the month and pick the favorite products that I used for all of May, and I'm excited to share them with you today. Let's first start with nails. I got this Ruby Wing color changing nail polish in my Birchbox shipment when I ordered the Amica hair conditioning mask that I'll talk about later. But the reason I bought this, I wanted to just get the mask, but I was like a couple bucks short of getting free shipping, and I was like, hey, let's get the nail polish. I mean, why not? So I got this, and this is the color, obviously, in Indoor Light. And then when you go outside with it, it turns to a darker plum color. It's really cool. I really liked wearing it. My only complaint would be that it has such a strong aroma. Anytime you eat, even with a utensil, and bring anything up to your face, the nail polish smells great, but it's so strong. And this might partly be due to pregnancy hormones, because apparently your sense of smell becomes like an animal. But this is a strong smelling nail polish, but I love the color, and the application is smooth and not sheer at all. So if you want to kind of try that out, I really like this one, and you can find it on birchbox.com. The other nail polish I liked is Cascade Cool by Essie, and it's what I have on my nails right now. It's a really nice sort of almost pink, but with a purple undertone, so really nice for spring and summer, a kind of pastel shade without being too pastel. I'm not a big pastel person, but I am a big purple and lavender person, so this is just a nice change up from my usual Lucky Lucky Lavender from OPI. Okay, so I have talked about this Amica Nourishing Mask before. I wrote a blog post about it with some of my other favorite leave-in conditioner or deep conditioners. And this is like a monster size conditioner. I've used it twice and have only made a tiny dent in here, so I am happy that this is going to last me a while. It was not cheap, but I would say very worth it. It smells so good. Like if there was a perfume of this smell, I say this about a lot of hair products, but it smells so light and fresh. And it is a conditioner that does not weigh your hair down, but does serious good stuff for your hair. And you can tell like immediately afterwards that your hair is just stronger, your split ends might be repaired a little bit. It just really is a great deep conditioner. I love it. So if you're looking for a deep conditioner, be sure to check this one out and get it on birchbox.com. If you're a subscriber and use your points, you can get 10 bucks off like that. So be sure to shop there for it. I think that would be the best way to get it. Into makeup, I have two lip products I want to share with you. I got this MAC lip pencil in Boldly Bare back when I was in New York filming the shoot that I was working on up there that you will soon find out more about. But it's pretty much as close as I can possibly get to my natural lip color, and I'm not a big lip pencil girl, but the makeup artist that was assisting me kind of doing touch-ups during the shoot used a little bit of pencil to kind of even out my lips. When I smile, my smile's crooked, and so I was smiling or trying to smile a lot in the video, so she kind of filled it in, I think, to balance it out. But I really like how full it makes my lips, and it doesn't go anywhere. So I only exclusively use lip liner and then put lipstick on top of it. I hate the look of lined lips and then like lip gloss. So if you're going to try out lip liner, be sure to not pick one that's too dark, or even if it's a nude color, you can wear whatever lipstick you want, but this nude color will just fill in and kind of even out your lips. My next product is a Bobbi Brown product that I have recently become a huge fan of Bobbi Brown. I will talk about the product that like majorly turned me on to Bobbi Brown. And it's her lip gloss in Bright Pink. It's a really pretty simple pink color. Not as pink as it is in the tube on the lips. It's a little bit more sheer, but definitely buildable. Great for summer. I kind of go a little bit lighter with lip color in the summer. And when I'm not working behind the chair, I like to wear lip gloss because it's extra hydrating. The reason why I don't wear lip gloss when I'm working is because my lips would be covered in hair from cutting it. So I stick with like matte stuff at work. But I really love this product. It's a heavy, thick gloss. So if you prefer sheer stuff, don't go for this. But if you like a little bit of feeling of lip gloss on your lips that lasts a while, check it out. I really have liked it. Okay, since we're talking about Bobbi Brown, let's just continue. I picked up her Corrector, which is an under-eye concealer that is supposed to correct dark circles or any color discoloration. So the way it was explained to me at the Bobbi Brown counter was it's different from concealer in that it's not going to be the most heavy coverage to conceal blemishes, for example, or really dark skin spots, but it's called a corrector in the sense that it corrects color issues. So I don't know if you've ever seen like green corrector sticks that you're supposed to use over red blemishes because the green will cancel out the red. That's kind of in essence the thought behind the corrector. I saw the makeup artist in New York use this. She was a Bobbi Brown freelance artist. Use this on a couple of the other models, and I was really impressed. I thought their under eyes looked like bright and alive, and I have super dark under eye circles and always am talking about concealer. I'm using a really heavy thick concealer right now, but I started using this Bobbi Brown corrector in Porcelain Peach. I would definitely recommend going and talking to someone at Bobbi Brown or at a counter to get the right tone for your needs. But I use a little bit of this with a flat brush and just press it into the inner corners and then fan it out. And then if I need extra coverage, which typically I don't, I'll dot the tiniest bit of concealer on my fingers, like the Makeup Forever concealer that I use, and then just press it in my inner corners and work my way out. That way the warmth from my fingers kind of melts everything together, because this product is straight thick, like majorly thick, and it will crease if you don't kind of warm it up and spread it in. And then my under eye circles are gone. This is the only concealer that has ever fully concealed my under eye circles for the entire day. My two favorite eyeshadows of the month that I cannot stop using over and over are Urban Decay shadows that I am now a huge fan of. I never used them before. I thought they were a little pricey. And they are. I didn't think that they are kind of a little pricey. I'm using Laced and Tease. Tease I use in my outer corners. It's kind of a darker, sort of cool, I would even dare to say with a hint of purple in the undertone, but not a purple eyeshadow by any means. And then Laced is more of a neutral brown. So I use Lace all over my lid and then Tease in the outer corners. And I've done a blog post on these before, but I love the way it looks. I'm wearing these two shadows on my eyes today, and I just really love the depth it gives without giving too much color. I really prefer neutral shadows. So I've been so impressed with these Urban Decay shadows. I like that the majority of them are vegan. I think that's cool. And they go on really nicely. I would compare them to MAC shadows, and I actually have been somewhat disappointed with the Bare Essentials pressed shadows that I purchased in a palette. I love the colors, but I find that they don't go, no matter what primer I use or brush, they don't go on really smoothly. There's nothing more frustrating than spending like extra time trying to blend your eyeshadow in. So if that's an issue for you, check out MAC or Urban Decay. I really like the coverage that they give, and they don't budge at all once you put them on. Last makeup product I have is by Revlon. It's the Nearly Naked powder. It comes in a big, massive palette like this. You may have heard about this. So their Nearly Naked line is supposed to be kind of close to your skin tone, but better. I didn't try the foundation. I don't really experiment with foundations because Arbonne has just done wonderful things for me, so I kind of am not interested in trying anything else. But I like trying out new powders. Right now I'm setting my makeup with a really light dusting of MAC Studio Fix, and it's a pretty heavy coverage, which I personally like. But if I'm going for something lighter, I like to grab this Nearly Naked powder. It gives me enough coverage and kind of sets my foundation, and I would even use it on its own. But it's not heavy at all. Your skin feels really breathable. So I really have been impressed with this, and if I was trying out foundations, I would try the Nearly Naked. I've heard great things about it. Okay, so I felt like that was kind of short, but those were my favorites without going over the same stuff, because I use a lot of the same stuff all the time. Those were my favorites that I was gravitating towards this month, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more favorites, let me know in the comments on the YouTube channel or on my blog post at the Small Things blog. And you can watch another one of my favorites video. I will link to it in the blog post and then below this video in the YouTube information bar. Thanks for watching.